You're watching Marcia on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. We are right here in the Buzz TV gallery, and that is the art gallery. You've got to stop in and see the magnificent art that's on the walls here at the Buzz TV art gallery. But I want to first of all tell you that there is something else spectacular in our community, and of course it goes up and down the Space Coast, Treasure Coast, way down there almost to, well, what would you say? Does it go in? Do you have people come into the Sunrise Theater from Martin County?
Absolutely.
And from Palm Beach?
Palm Beach and Broward and Dade, yes.
Well, that's because Ann Satterlee is the marketing director, and she gets the word out to everyone.
I try to.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Do you know, one of the things, and you and I were talking as we sat down, I just love the Sunrise Theater because when I see who's coming, there's so many fantastic things that go on. You have the Black Box, you have that wonderful theater that is so, I guess, intimate, but very touchy-feely. You always feel like you're just right up there on stage. So tell me, if you will, as marketing director of Sunrise Theater, how would you explain to individuals all over the country, because people all over the world are watching Buzz TV.
And they better be coming to the Black Box and to the Sunrise Theater.
Absolutely.
When they come to town.
And come to town, and the town happens to be Fort Pierce, Florida.
Absolutely. Well, the Black Box is it's still part of the Sunrise, and it's what we call a flex space. We could put chairs in there, high top tables to make it more clubby. You can do theater-style seating, and you can also even rent it out if you wanted to have a corporate party, a reception, a dinner, anything like that. So
how
it's
fantastic.
Really a common area that folks in the community can come in and use. And of course we have our On the Verge series, which is up and coming stars in the music industry. And we have those that come in, and for like, maybe a minimum of $15, $20, you can see a band perform. And
oh boy.
Years later, you may see them on, getting a Grammy or something like that, and you go, I remember seeing them in Fort Pierce in the Black Box.
But what a great thing you're doing for them as well.
Absolutely.
Giving them an opportunity to really show their stuff, so to speak. And you have individuals, not just bands. Do you have actors and actors? And
well, we really don't have the actors part, but we do. It's more of a musical group.
How wonderful. And vocalists?
Vocalists, absolutely. And then on Tuesday nights, we have the Fort Pierce Jazz Society that comes in and performs, and they always have a great show. You can come by and have a cocktail and enjoy some great music in downtown.
Now, downtown Fort Pierce is what we're talking about, and if you're new in the community or you don't really know where it is, of course it's just a little bit south of Vero Beach, but what I love is you're almost right on the water.
Yes, we are, just 1 block away, and you can take a stroll down there. We have the beautiful city marina, and there's great restaurants.
Fabulous restaurants.
Art galleries and everything that you would expect in any small little quaint town right on the water.
Well, we're going to take a little break in just a moment and then come back and really continue on with some of the things that are up and coming, because when you think about the season, because we're kind of, I don't know, they say we're winding down, but it seems to me more and more people are coming into the community. But when we think about theater, it's really big time theater. It's not what we call local theater, is it?
That's correct. We're a performing arts center, and what we have, we're a presenting house, which means our shows come in for one day. They come in the morning, they perform at night, and then they load out the same day. So it's very busy.
And you really do need to get that schedule. We're going to tell you all about it when we come back right after this very short break, so don't go away.
For more than 30 years, Bay Street Pharmacy has been your neighborhood pharmacy and one-stop healthcare center, offering prompt personal service, home delivery, and a dedicated staff that treats our customers like family with care and compassion. Bay Street Pharmacy, where caring people care for you.
Attention! This is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or even death. Call Jacoby and Myers today. You may be entitled to compensation. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-378-0160.
And we are back indeed with Ann Satterlee. She's the marketing director of Sunrise Theater in Fort Pierce. And of course, that's Sunrise Theater, the Black Box, all the different activities that go on up and down. And of course, I love it because you mentioned as we went out, when you can go down and have dinner at one of those wonderful restaurants, there's some place, I can't remember the name of it, right on the water. It's kind of like a tiki lounge or tiki something.
Well, we have Cobb's Landing, and we also have the Tiki Bar.
Okay, the tiki bar.
Yeah.
All right, I knew it was tiki
Either
something.
one.
But they're all wonderful.
Walking distance of each other.
Absolutely, and every time I've done this interview with you, I think I've said, why don't all the shops just stay open? Because it really is a great shopping area as well. But coming up right now at Sunrise Theater, what can we anticipate?
We have some great shows coming up. We have some shows that are not necessarily our shows, but they're rentals. They're renting the full stage. We have a doo-wop weekend that will be coming up on Friday and Saturday of next week. They're also closing down the street in front of the theater to do kind of like an old antique car show and sell hamburgers and hot dogs and
When is
grab a
that?
beer.
When is that happening?
This will be on Friday and Saturday, and the date escapes me, but it's next week.
Next week? Look it up.
So before this airs, yes, you can go to our website, sunrisetheater.com, and that will give you the full listing, any new shows that we've added, the works. So you'll have that. We also have Melissa Etheridge that will be returning to the theater. She was here last year. She's bringing her solo tour here. We also have David Faraday for those golfers that are out there that like his comic relief talking about golfing. That's coming up towards the end of the month. And of course we have Frank Sinatra Jr.
Oh my golly.
Unfortunately this airs after we've had Tony Bennett.
Oh, I know. I just was looking at
And
this.
Paul
Look.
Anka. But we still have about another month and a half of our season that's still going. So folks can check out the website for the latest.
You know, when you say that and you realize that here we are, and I love it because I know I have friends in Brevard County, I have friends up there in South Carolina, I have family all over the place, and they watch Buzz TV. So we have to be able to say it is in Fort Pierce, Florida. And that is right there. It's on the east coast of Florida, just a little bit south of Vero Beach, a little bit north of Palm Beach. Can't miss it because so many wonderful things. That is big time.
It is. It is.
I mean,
right in Little Fort Pierce. And
absolutely.
This is our 10th season, too. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that.
10th season, so congratulations.
Thank you.
But the Sunrise, where do we get this magazine?
It's all over town. And, of course, you can go online and read it online off of our website as well. And we just have we have Broadway shows that are coming up as well, $1 Million Quartet. We just recently had the Buddy Holly story.
Oh my gosh.
Which was a sellout. It's a wonderful time at the theater because we have something almost in every venue as we discussed, the Black Box and also on the main stage.
And I love, and I want just for the people that are tuning in a little bit late, Ann Satterlee, marketing director, was mentioning that Black Box is available. It's for rent for anything. You could have a wedding party there. You could do anything.
That's exactly right. It's a great space and it's got that warm, clubby sort of vibe feel. So it's
don't miss a Tuesday night with the Jazz and Blues Society. They are there. It's kind of a jam session. It is so much fun. Oh boy. Well, Ann Satterlee, this is great. Once again, the website?
sunrisetheater.com.
sunrisetheater.com.
And it will come up first.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
So you don't have to worry about how to spell it.
Oh, good. Sunrise, you can figure that one out. But it is, of course, wonderful things, telling you wonderful things that are going on in the entertainment world right here on the east coast of Florida, Fort Pierce. You don't want to miss it. And just so you know, Ann and I are in red because...
Happy Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. Happy Valentine's, everybody. You are watching Buzz TV.
The fun is happening at Vero Social Club on North US 1, where friends meet for bingo every Tuesday and Thursday. Doors open at 10, with luncheon served, and the games begin at noon. Then Vero Social Club opens up the dance floor Thursday nights for social dancing. And weekends, Vero Social Club eats up. Check the website for Latin night special events. And each Sunday, dance to hip-hop all night long. Go to VeroSocialClub.com. Vero's #1 party destination. Vero Social Club, 7500 North US 1.
Oh boy, we are here with Buzz TV, but we are here with really Prince and Janet Winikoff, who happens to be the education director of our Humane Society here in Indian River County. Janet, you have done it again. I mean, this is the most beautiful, beautiful kitty cat. Blackie, what's his name? Oh, Prince.
Yeah, Prince is his name, and Prince is 7 months old. He's domestic short hair, and he is just adorable, and he's got an incredible personality. He is just very curious
and soft.
He's very assertive, and he wants to go investigate everything. So he's a great kitty, and we're hoping to find him a wonderful home, and I know we will.
And I know that you mentioned he was in an apartment where animals were not allowed, so they had to give him up, and they were crushed as well. But you should just hold this kitty cat. Black cats are hard to adopt, you say.
Yes, That's usually the case with a lot of animals that are all black. There are a lot of
scared. They're afraid,
and people are scared of them. And there's a lot of things from like superstitions. So
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
that is so silly.
It is, absolutely. You can see he is just a wonderful, wonderful boy, and
I think we should rename him.
From Prince to
Lucky.
Lucky, yes, because I'm sure once he gets adopted, he's going to have.
He's not only going to be lucky, but black cats are lucky.
That's right.
Oh, you are so beautiful.
That's a great tradition.
What would it take? What would it take to adopt Lucky?
What we would do is we would ask that the person or family that they come to the Humane Society to actually meet him to see if he's a good match for the family. Then also speak with our adoption counselors so that we can help advise on things like vaccinations and feeding and toys and brushing and all those great things that
look at this tail
need.
Oh, and he's very lucky. He's got a little bit of white on his tummy. Oh, he's just absolutely beautiful. Well, that is so wonderful. We need to get Lucky adopted, so call the Humane Society immediately. Now, of course, as you mentioned, February is
Yes, February is Prevent a Litter Month. So there is an international campaign that goes on.
Prevent a Litter Month.
Right. Prevent a litter, yes.
Okay.
So every February there's an international campaign that goes on to encourage people to spay and neuter their pets. And that is because come summertime, animal shelters are inundated with animals.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we are trying to encourage people, please get your pets spayed and neutered. It is so important. We know that for dogs, if you have 2 dogs and you let those dogs and their puppies breed, that hypothetically in 6 years you can have 67,000 dogs from just those 2 dogs and their puppies. For cats, you would have 420,000 cats and kittens in 7 years. So it's really important that people get their animals spayed and neutered.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's almost criminal not to do that because I love little baby kitty cats, they're darling. But when you talk about the numbers, that really gets scary. So really, and this is going to be happening, February is Prevent Litter Month. So all this month.
So it's just so important because, a lot of people will talk about how they want to help animals, but if you wanted to find a home for every animal in an animal shelter right now, every single person in all of our families would have to take home 10 animals. So it's really important.
Oh boy. Well, we're going to take a little break now and then, oh golly. Do we have to put him down? Over there.
No.
We have to.
He's
anyway, he is so adorable. You've got to call the Humane Society right here in Indian River County and adopt Lucky. He is absolutely beautiful. And kitty cats know exactly what's going on. They'll even give you, they can tell you if the weather's going to change.
Oh.
We're going to take a little break, come right back and tell you more about our Humane Society. Stay with us.
Stop dirty, unread newsprint clogging our landfills with waste. Go green. Save a tree. Watch Buzz TV. During the course of the past 100 years, advancements in technology have dramatically changed forever the manner in which people worldwide interact and now connect and communicate with one another. Welcome, Buzz TV.
Well, I wish you could hear Lucky. Holly Smith just came in here and just touched Lucky, and look at this.
Oh, he's got a crazy motor.
Oh, he is just pouring. He is, Holly, you need this kitty cat.
And Holly said, you need this kitty cat.
I have Essie Mae, she has Miss Boo. So, but oh golly, this one is absolutely very spectacular. But you also say you can get your cat spayed and neutered for $25.
Yes. We were just talking about February being Prevent a Litter Month. And so through the end of February, we are offering spaying and neutering of Indian River County cats. So you have to be a resident of Indian River County, but if you are a resident and you have a cat who needs to get fixed, we will spay and neuter your cat for a quarter.
A quarter,
So
wow.
you just need to call 772-388-0801. That is the phone number for our clinic to set up your appointment. But again, please make certain that your pets are spayed and neutered.
Oh,
It is just so
absolutely.
important, and you can't beat it for a quarter. You
No.
just can't beat that. So if you have a male cat, female cat, it doesn't matter, cat or kitten, please call the Humane Society if you need your animal spayed and neutered. We'll do it for a quarter.
Even puppy dogs?
This is right now. This particular promotion is just for cats.
Okay, for kitty
so,
cats.
Yes, it's cats for a quarter.
But the
So,
nice thing
yeah.
is you
And-
do have a wellness center out there.
Absolutely, and we have that clinic, and it is available for dogs and cats. Vaccinations, spaying and neuter, microchipping, general wellness types of things. So if your pet needs an
And
exam, a
lucky.
checkup, vaccinations, and spaying and neutering, we can handle all of that through our wellness clinic.
Husto, you need to take, look at this. Our cameraman, yes, you need Lucky. Oh, but you need Lucky, whoever's watching this, because Lucky is absolutely the most beautiful. Oh, and just
Very
so
confident. As you
very,
can see.
yes, yes. All right, but one of the last things, you're going to have a talk on allergies?
Yes, on Wednesday, February 17th from noon to 1, we have veterinarian Jeffrey Slade. He'll be coming in to the Humane Society to talk about helping pets with allergies. We know that this is a huge topic that a lot of pet owners have questions about, and Dr. Slade does this talk every year, and it's usually the room is packed. We know that people are interested in this, so he will talk about what causes allergies, talk about some of the conservative treatments you can start out with.
And maybe
some
the
tests.
symptoms when we don't
And
really
the
know, and
symptoms.
it's just an allergy.
Absolutely, and then he'll also be talking about some other new treatments that are on the horizon. So
Terrific.
he has some really great information.
Well, this is just one of the many, many things that go on at our Humane Society, and I guess you have puppy dogs, you have kitty cats. What else do you have out there?
Right now we have the 2 horses.
Oh,
who are
2
looking
horses.
For homes. We have
a lot of
several birds.
a lot of home,
Yes.
a lot of land.
A lot of land, yes. We have birds, we have rabbits, we have gerbils.
You had
right
some
now.
goats out there,
And
did
we
you?
do have some goats.
Some
yes.
goats? Oh boy. And it's
Lots
so
of
much
great
fun. Do you ever
animals.
have a tour of the Humane Society?
Free of charge. All anyone has to do is just call the Humane Society at 772-388-3331 and ask for a tour. We can set that up free of charge
Great.
for individuals and for school and community groups.
And while you're there, be sure to check out Lucky and then take him home with you because he is absolutely beautiful. Thanks so very much for coming on and talking to us about it. And Lucky, you'll let us know if Lucky gets adopted.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
I think all of the animals who have been on Buzz TV have been adopted.
See,
Thank you so
there
much
you
for
go.
your support.
Absolutely. Well, I'd love to take. I think Essie Mae would love Blackie. No, it's not Blackie. This is Lucky. We're going to call him Prince now. Just so you know, when you call the Humane
his
Society,
name is
ask for Prince. We call him Lucky. Hope you've enjoyed this edition of Buzz TV. We'll see you next time.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday for all of your furniture needs.
Well, I am Marcia Littlejohn right here on Buzz TV. You are watching Buzz TV, who really, and we can tell you everything that goes on in our community right here on Buzz TV. You need to tell everybody to check it out. It's an internet television station. You might want to even be a part of it because I am delighted to tell you that I have Lila Blakeslee, and she is here to talk about the Gallery 14. Good to see you.
Well, good to see you too, Martha.
I have to ask you though, because when you think about some of the art and the magnificent art in downtown Vero Beach, I always think of Gallery 14. Is that because you really kind of started all of it?
Well, yes, I believe so. We were pretty much been considered the anchor, the brainchild
Yeah.
of many of the things that have happened downtown, from the gallery strolls to the banner project to the complimentary shuttle, have all been sort of a brainchild that I would get, and with the cooperation of Cultural Council and Main Street and the other galleries, we were able to put these things together.
Well, do you know, this is what I think has just made Vero Beach and downtown Vero Beach so spectacular. This whole 14th Avenue, of course, Buzz TV is right at the end of 14th Avenue here, across from the Historical Society, but it just seems to me that when people want to see what really goes on, to be able to stroll, and I love the idea of having that, the shuttle that goes from place to place, and wonderful restaurants in downtown. So talk to me, how would you explain Gallery 14 to some of our viewers?
Well, our gallery was started 9 years ago with a group of artists who had never met. And we all had the same goal, to promote our work personally. We'd all had been in other galleries, and we had found it difficult to control what we could have on the wall. So by owning our own gallery, we could really do a lot of wonderful things for ourselves and the community, of course. But it's morphed into more than that. We not only represent ourselves, there's 9 of us now, and then we have other artists that we have in the gallery as guests monthly during season. And everybody is a very high caliber, very collectible. All of us, including the artists we represent, have very nice resumes, win awards. And for that reason, I think that, and only original art, we've been able to really set the standard.
Absolutely. Every time I've been in someone's home with some magnificent painting, and I'll say, oh, where did you get that? Gallery 14. And it kind of sets the scene for all, and I think the Cultural Council now is really trying to make that an art village. So we're really expanding into that whole area there as well. But when we think about guest artists, who have you had?
Well, we just recently had Beth Ann Fairchild, and she's also co-chair of Under the Oaks this year. And she's been part of the big Melbourne art scene and started the Fifth Avenue Gallery up there for years. But this was her first full month.
The Fifth Avenue Gallery, I mean, the Fifth Avenue Art Show was her baby?
That's
in Indialantic.
She's one of the original artists up there for that.
In Indialantic,
but she found that our audience here in Vero was wonderful, and because she also has a place here in Vero, we expect to see more of her. But we had a very successful show with her last month, and this month we have a wonderful artist, first time to exhibit in all of Florida. She'd moved here from Houston, but prior to that she's in galleries in Nassau, Bahamas, and different places. She has collectors all over the world, and we are starting off this month with a wonderful guest artist too.
Fabulous. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little break now and then come back, and I want you to tell me much more about that too. And is there a website for Gallery 14?
Yes, it's www.gallery14verobeach.com.
Then, you know, I just love it, because I think even our Vero Flash shows some of the things that you have, and shows so many of the wonderful artwork. And then, of course, when you have your receptions, they are so magnificent to go in and see and meet the artist as well. So we're going to take this break and then come back with Lila Blakeslee, and of course we are talking about Gallery 14, and you are really the president, if I'm not mistaken, of that whole art world there.
Well, of our gallery.
Of the gallery. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
If you or someone you love is suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol, National Rehab Recovery has an important message for you. Each year, we lose hundreds of thousands of our family members and loved ones to drug and alcohol-induced causes. If you have insurance or the ability to pay for 30 days of treatment, National Rehab Recovery can change your life. Medicare and Medicaid are not accepted at this time. The call and confidential consultation is free.
1-800-577-5446.
Well, we are back indeed, as promised, with Lila Blakeslee, and it's Blakeslee. And of course, she is the president of Gallery 14, and of course a partner and an owner. You started it all and really kind of set the scene for the art world of downtown Vero Beach. But I think I loved it, because I think recently you had all of the paintings had something to do with our beautiful waters.
Right.
And you had different artists that drew and painted different ideas.
Right. Once a year we have an open juried art show, and I say it's open, we invite other artists to enter, and we've had artists enter from out of state. And it benefits a local organization. And the last few years we've benefited the Environmental Learning Center.
Yes.
And what happens, I find that's so wonderful, is that most artists that live here are inspired by the ocean anyway. So,
sure.
So we have paintings that reflect all of the beautiful nature around here, and the sales benefit Environmental Learning Center. So we do this every December, and it's been very successful. We feel like it's our opportunity to give many artists a chance to show their artwork in our gallery and have another special event for the community.
Oh, well, you know, as a former board member of the ELC, I know that is so vitally important. And Molly was telling us to go out there, make sure you go down and buy a painting because it benefits the ELC. But this is what you do. You give back to the community as well as also introducing so many wonderful artists to us. But you have something coming up as well.
Right. Our March event is going to be wonderful. We have 2 guest artists, and one of them just recently won Best of Show at the Space Coast Art Show. He's a sculptor, R.G. Book. And then we have another artist, Carol Staub, that is just won a big international award.
Wow.
So we're really looking forward to our March event too, because we're going to set up the gallery a little differently and combine the sculpture and the two-dimensional art into 2 different huge spaces. So
oh, wonderful.
This will be something different we're doing. So.
Lila, you know, one of the things I always think about Valentine's, I think, you know, when you give a gift for Valentine's Day, it's something that many husbands and wives remember. They'll say, oh yes, he gave me that for Valentine's Day years ago. What a great way to go into Gallery 14 and find one of these magnificent pieces of sculpture or artwork and give as a Valentine's gift.
Absolutely. And you know, the nice thing is, as opposed to just jewelry, both people can really enjoy it.
Everybody can.
And you pass it on down to generations to come. Now, art lives forever, and if it speaks to you in any form,
absolutely.
You know, you'll have
you sound like that commercial that's been running about Valentine's Day, that you could give a coat or a dress or something, but then you'd have to say, do I look fat in this? So a painting will be absolutely wonderful from Gallery 14. And when does that open? When does that display open with your new one?
Well, we always have the first Friday gallery stroll is always coinciding with our opening reception.
Oh, good. Oh.
So every month when we have a first Friday gallery stroll, that's actually our opening reception for the monthly event.
All right, now what we need to do is let all the world know where you're located.
We are 1911 14th Avenue in the downtown Arts District. And we would love to have you come visit. And by the way, we have altered our hours, so we're now going to open on Sunday also from 1 to 3 o'clock and take advantage of the brunch people coming down too.
Oh, how fabulous. And that was the other thing. You have a delightful way. Boy, downtown Vero is really getting very smart as well. Right. Cultural Council, and of course, all of the artwork, and now working along with the restaurants and the fun. It's just kind of a fun place to stroll. Absolutely. And when you're out there, don't forget to stroll all the way down to the north and join us here at Buzz TV. That's all part of it as well. Gallery 14 is what it's all about. And I guess really, once again, a great reminder to celebrate Valentine's Day, of course, by stopping in at Gallery 14. But thank you so much for being with us.
You're quite welcome. Thank you, Marcia.
And thanks to all of you, and have a happy, happy Valentine's.
If you or someone you love is suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol, National Rehab Recovery has an important message for you. Each year, we lose hundreds of thousands of our family members and loved ones to drug and alcohol-induced causes. If you have insurance or the ability to pay for 30 days of treatment, National Rehab Recovery can change your life. Medicare and Medicaid are not accepted at this time. The call and confidential consultation is free.
1-800-577-5446.
During the course of the past 100 years, advancements in technology have dramatically changed forever the manner in which people worldwide interact and now connect and communicate with one another. Welcome, Buzz TV. One-of-a-kind videos, unique perspectives, original programming, only on Buzz TV Network. Spread the word and tell a friend.